Verso il popolo, per il popolo. Istantanee della Befana fascista. Migliaia di doni offerti nel nome del Duce ai bimbi del popolo.
Roma, stazione Termini. L'arrivo del generale Antonescu e del principe Sturza, ministro degli esteri. Il cordiale incontro del conducatore di Romania col duce.
It's 1942. Sandra is living in Rome, Italy. She lives in an apartment building, 5 high. There are hundreds of people living in the apartment building. She loves to make spaghetti with tomato sauce. Sandra is single. She's 28 years old. She'll also have a nice boyfriend, a husband for the future, perhaps children even, in a few years. But now she's still living single in the apartment building, much against the wish of her parents. Her parents, they want to have grandchildren. Sandra has an ability no one is aware of. Sandra is able to change the future just by thinking what the next events will be. Just by thinking it will happen. She never told anyone that. She sometimes thought, oh, I can't have a boyfriend by just thinking that that particular guy in a bar will come to me and starts talking to me and will fall in love with me. She could do that, yeah, she could really do that, but not when it is about the matters of the heart. That should fall and follow natural causes. She does not want to manipulate that. In the meantime, Sandra is making a very nice spaghetti sauce, cooking the pasta, putting salt in the pasta, in the water, the cooking water. It's 1942, Italy is in war. She hears men on the street marching by, men going to the front. She feels sorrow and pity. Oh, those men will have to leave their own homes, the farms, the city, their families, wife and children, and parents, to go to the front to fight. It's a hard time in Italy. Sandra has a job in a little restaurant on the Piazza del Corno. She loves her job. She loves to meet people.
Il cordiale incontro del conducatore di Romania col duce che gli porge il saluto dell'Italia fascista. Il generale Antonescu ricambia il saluto.
Marco has a big family with 5 children. He is a very, very conservative man. He wants everything to be perfect. The wife has to be up at the right time. The children have to be all clean and ready dressed to go to school. And Marco has also an ability. His ability is to be able to count everything he sees. A bag of sugar, he can see exactly how many grains of sugar are in the bag. A group of people out in the street, he can count immediately how many people there are. When he looks at the sky, he can count exactly how many stars are shining. But he only uses this great ability for his own purposes of having everything in perfect order and clear. He occasionally likes to eat out when his wife is very busy with all the children. He lives not far away from that restaurant in Piazza di Marco, and he often goes there to eat a plate of spaghetti which he enjoys very much, with a nice Valpolicella red wine. That is his little luxury he gives himself when he's not in the house.
Hi, Sandra.
Oh, hi Marco. Back again here.
Back again for the delicious spaghetti you are making for me.
Well, today I got the sauce much better. I found some herbs
Okay,
that are gonna make it a little bit more tasty.
amazing. Amazing.
I want you to be the first one
Whoa, okay.
to try it.
You know, because of the war conditions, it's very difficult to get herbs.
I know.
I'm suffering so much about that, Sandra. You know, I'm 40 years old. I'm not yet enlisted in the army, but it could happen every day that they call me for duty.
I know, Marco, and I know you have 5 children.
Yes, what's going to take care of my children and my wife if I'm at the front? I don't... I'm sorry that I'm talking about my sorrows and my concerns, Sandra. It's not... I don't want to bother you. I just want to enjoy your spaghetti.
Marco, I truly like you as a man that is so absolutely disciplined and clear and everything like that. All I could say is, you know, I'm not married and all I have is my job. I could try bringing myself to your house. What if you are enlisted? If you have to go away, I could try keeping an eye on your family and your wife and just.
Oh, Sandra, I would appreciate that so much, but you know, I just don't want to fight. I don't want to go to the front. If something could happen that I should not go, I would be so happy. I know I like discipline, so I like to have everything correct. I can't everything all the time. I could be an asset for the army. You know what I could do? I could just look to the opposite side of the front and I could know immediately how many enemies, soldiers are opposing us. Just think about that.
You do that, Marco?
Good, but don't tell anyone, because then they will immediately ask me to enlist.
Do you have this ability to count how many people will be there, how many soldiers are there?
Split second. When I see something, which is always the same, like, so for example, the number of pieces of spaghetti, or mushrooms on a plate, or the number of stars at the sky, in a split second, I know how many. But I don't. You just probably don't believe me.
Marco, here's your spaghetti. Now, I hope you enjoy it, but tell me how many spaghettis are in there.
Just 300.
You're joking.
Last week it was 350. I know, it's crisis. It's also expensive. I don't mind.
I'm glad you don't mind. But you know, although there are 50 spaghettis less, I put this nice herbs in it.
Magnifico. Sandra went home after the day. She was always remembering her conversation with that very nice guy. She fancied him a lot. Also his wife and children, but she should be able to do something about it. He should not go to the army. She would think that he will not enlist. He will not enlist. And he could be in the restaurant every week. That would be solved the problem. But once she has sworn an oath that she would never use her abilities for her own profit. And then she was thinking, she really want the guy to stay at home to take care of her wife and children? Or does she want him for herself? What to do? What to do?
I'm not sure if I think enough that I like Marco. It might happen that he leaves his family and his 5 children. That's not fair for them. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking that I like him. I want to cause a disruption in his life. I have to stop thinking that I like him. Otherwise, it may happen. I better not see him again. Next time he comes around the restaurant, I better just ignore him. Yeah. Or I'll give him the worst spaghetti. I'll do that. And he will never come back. Because I can't resist the temptation every time he comes around. I wish I could kiss him. I wish he could hold my hand. I wish we could walk out of the restaurant together and just go away. No, I have to stop. Okay. I'll think of something. Marco realized he had some feelings for Sandra. What a nice girl, always wanting to give him the best spaghetti despite the conditions. And how nice of her to offer to come and help his wife and his children if he had to go away. That's just something you don't see every day. And he was thinking, if only he wasn't married, if only he wasn't so strict with everything. What to do about it? But he felt this urge of coming back to the restaurant the next day and see her.
Hello, Sandra. Good evening.
Good evening, Marco.
Nice to see you on this sunny day in Rome. It's 30 degrees and super hot. Have you seen the news? Have you seen the news?
No.
Our troops are advancing well in Russia.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, is there any possibility that you might be asked to join them?
I don't know. They're asking constantly for volunteers. And I'm enlisting people. After the fiasco in Abyssinia, I mean, that the army should. I just should think we should not be involved in this war, yeah. But of course, I don't want that we lose the war either. It's difficult. I'm concerned about the future. I'm so concerned. Have you seen the latest speech of Mussolini?
No.
It's
What is it?
awful. Total war. I think he's insane. We are led by an insane guy. One day I hope that King will take back power. The King is reasonable. Oh, he's married.
Oh my
Only your spaghetti. Only your spaghetti give me that good feeling of the old Italy.
My spaghetti gives you good feeling.
Yes, Sandra.
Sorry, Marco. Spaghetti today is not going to be 100 spaghettis. You are only going to have 10 spaghettis.
10! Still plenty of sauce. Oh, your sauce. And a little bit Parmigiano. Good that we still have Parmigiano. No. I never came here really for the spaghetti. I came for the sauce. I came for the parmigiano, and I came for you. I have to admit my feelings for you. I know I'm a married man. I'm 10 years older, or more than you. I have 5 children, but I can't stop thinking about you. If I go to war, I'd like to have your photo.
Please don't torture me. Don't torture me.
Torture? Oh, I know, I understand it so much. You don't want to be associated with a married man. Oh, I'm sorry, but I love you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. You forgive me. I love you so much. You forgive me. Oh.
Marco. I cannot lie. I'm totally in love with you. But it cannot happen.
Why not?
No. I have this ability of wanting something and then making it happen. But I'm not going to use it with you.
Sandra,
there are 5 children and a wife out there. I can't do that.
Do you think that I'm happy in my marriage? Do you think that I otherwise will fall in love with such an attractive girl as you? Do you think I want to stay together? In these times where we can be dead every moment by a bombing? I might have to go to war, Sandra. This is my last opportunity to become a happy man.
What will happen with them then? I couldn't live happy thinking another woman and 5 children are unhappy because of me. I couldn't. Marco. But please, don't make me do this. You know that we can make things happen. And I don't want to. That's why I wanted to give you 10 spaghettis. And I was also thinking of making the worst sauce for you. I wanted to put the worst flavors on the spaghetti. I didn't want you to come back here because I can't resist it.
Do you know that you have 1,200 eyebrows?
Oh my God.
Yesterday you lost one. Do you know that you have 60,000 little pieces of hair on your head growing? 60,000. Do you know how many little facial contractions you have when you talk to me? Exactly 183 facial contractions, expressing different emotions.
Oh my God.
Of these are 25 emotions which prove to me that you love me.
I do, Michael, but it's painful. It's painful. It's a torture.
That evening, Sandra had a feeling. She felt that Marco had received a letter saying that he had to report immediately at the nearest military base. It was his time to go into the army. She felt sorrow. She also had another feeling, that Marco would never come back. She needs to make a decision. She couldn't undo it just by thinking. But what about his wife and 5 children? What about morality? What decision to make? And how big are the consequences? She went to bed. And she woke up in the middle of the night. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. She heard people in the street and yelling. There was another big success at the front, and people were celebrating. There was even fireworks. People were ecstatic. Their great leader, he showed them the way. When she looked out of her apartment building, she saw little lamps and candles in all the different windows of the other buildings. People were celebrating, they were looking outside. They were joyful, they were drinking wine. She heard music out of the radio playing. It was such a vibrant place where she lived. And then she realized she had to make the decision right now. What will she decide?
Perhaps we could give ourselves one opportunity, and only one, and then forget all about it. I will meet Marco once again, the last time, tomorrow.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Marco.
I have some news for you. I have received a letter. I have to report the military base here in Rome at 6 p.m. tonight. So this will be my last spaghetti for now. Yeah, I just want to have some spaghetti.
It's happening, Marco.
Yes, but I'm sure I will be fine. And when I'm back on leave or whenever I come back to eat spaghetti and perhaps, you know how dearly I love you. Perhaps one day we can be together. After the war, we can perhaps go away when everything is fine again. We go to the Mediterranean. We could have a little cottage at the seaside, or yeah, and I could start again working as a sculptor, which I love to do so much. We will have a nice future. Yeah.
We have to wait for the future.
Yeah, we have to wait.
But I know you're going tomorrow, Marco. I think I'd like to give us an opportunity tonight to give us a kiss.
Yes. Let's give each other a kiss. And dream about the future. And make plans for the future. Yeah.
Future doesn't exist yet.
No, but it will be there. I just imagine that. Just imagine 1955. Live together. I hope so, Dad. I hope that really can. You might have a little village near the ocean, and you will have a little restaurant just making spaghetti. And you will have 2 toddlers running around. And I will make sculpture and sell them on the marketplace. Now it will be a new Italy. It will be after the war, and it will be prosperous, and we'll be happy and good. Have a future. Yeah. Oh.
Marco, I want you to go away with a nice wish for the future. I want you to feel there is a reason why to be safe,
Yes.
to be successful,
Yes.
and to come back.
Yes.
Okay? For
Okay.
that reason, if I can give you that, I would like to give you this opportunity tonight and be together.
Okay.
The good ship Gorica, flying the red flag from her masts, brings home part of the 11,000 Italian prisoners of war concentrated in 50 camps throughout Yugoslavia. Over 3,000 arrive at the port of Ancona for repatriation. Many had not seen Italy for over 7 years. Among the arrivals were 14 stretcher cases. Their comrades rallied round to see them safely ashore.